how's it going? I'm doing pretty good. You like my glasses? I think they are pretty cool. Check it out. Mickey 3D glasses got in Paris in the metro. Voila, I like them. Oh, I like them. This will be my next year's Halloween costume. So hey, I hope everything's going well. It's been a while. I just want to give like an update. I haven't put a video on since it's been a moment. Basically, I'm trying to wait. I decided to buy an iPad, and one of my friends they're traveling back to the US for their Christmas, New Year's vacation. So I'm waiting for them to go back there, and while they're there, I'm gonna give them some money so they can buy me an iPad, which is cheaper than buying here in France with the euro-dollar exchange rate. So long story short, I'm actually kind of getting tired of doing vlogs and then putting it in my other computer, updating it on Linux using openshot as a video editor. I think the video editor is cool. I actually enjoy using it. Like, I kind of learned a lot of things. However, I'm looking for something a little bit speedy, more rapid, and also other things with the iPad because I decided to go paperless with my agenda. So I'm now on Google Agenda, and I noticed that having Google Agenda, also my BlackBerry phone, I can have like, you know, SMS to remind me of like certain important rendezvous that are coming up. I can synchronize it and everything, and so also that's another reason why I want to get an iPad for all those other goodies that comes with it. So yeah, so just a little update on that. Also too, I just want to talk about Etsy because I bought a couple months ago an agenda, a new agenda for 2012, and here's my agenda. I don't know if you know the website Etsy. It's basically a website where people make things themselves handmade, and they basically sell them on that website. And so basically this is a handmade agenda, and it's actually pretty cool because the front of it are ribbons. And one thing I like about Etsy is that I'm trying to find like the example ribbon that came in the package. One thing I like about Etsy is when you can't find something, you're looking for something like really different where you live at, and you can't travel just to go buy an item, you can go on Etsy and you always find all kinds of things. So here's an example of my old agenda. It's a molskine. I've been molskine for years. I love molskine agendas. However, after a while, it's kind of boring. It's all black. It's no fun, etc. And so I decided, new agenda, 2012. Maybe do something a little bit more colorful, more fun, seeing how I'm going to have to keep this agenda for a year. So, anywho, I went on Etsy. I found this shop called PriaVanda. I'm reading it direct from my little computer here. You can't see it. PriaVanda. I don't think I'm pronouncing her shop name correctly, but what I would do is I'll put a link in the description box to her shop. And one thing is cool, she's located in New York, and she makes these agenda handmade, I think herself. And one thing I like about her shop is that you can choose your colors. You can choose your the different colors that you want. Here, I'm gonna show you. See the colors? I love, my favorite colors are yellow and green. And basically she has like different designs that she does with these ribbons. So I like the color. You're able to choose your own color, and then also these ribbons are interlaced. There's kind of like this texture-y feel. And what is also cool about her agenda, I'm going to show you the inside because the pictures on Etsy, I didn't think they give it justice. Also too, here in France, we're on the centimeters. I don't understand inches anymore, so so I had a problem like understanding, okay, what is the size in inches, and then trying to convert it. It just didn't work. So this is the size of the inside of the agenda, just to show you a close-up of the pages. like you have the dates and then to-do list for each day. So I thought that was pretty cool. So it's different from my old format from a moleskine, which I had like, this is end of this year, you know, like a note area, then the days of the week. One thing I like about it is how she has a to-do list after each day, and then also too you have like a calendar of, you know, the three months to come there. And then also in the front, she gives you all the American holidays, bank holidays, and then you have also a yearly calendar. So that's pretty good. And then you have an empty note section in the back. Also too, what I really like, you have this extra card holder in it. I don't know if you can see it, where you can put like extra, you know, papers or card in the front. And then you can separate your pages with this ribbon that is actually, it's not sewn, but like glued in between the pages. So I thought it was pretty cool. But one thing is, I seen how I think she makes this, well, she makes some handmade all by herself. It takes time. Also too, I live in Europe. So I think I ordered this back on the 20th of November. Today, what's today's date? Today is the 6th of December. I just got it today, which is cool. You know, I'm not in a hurry. It's to start the 1st of January. 2012 to the end of 2012. It came to me in this package like this. This is how I got it. International priority mail. That's my cell phone. That's a client. I'm not going to answer it while I'm doing a vlog. Sorry about that. Oh, let me just turn that off. Okay, there we go. So basically, you know, I paid for that agenda with the shipping. The agenda itself, it cost $32. With the shipping, I live in France. My shipping came to $12.99, so a total order was like $44.99. So since then, like, okay, every year I need to buy a new agenda. After like a moment of reflecting, I'm thinking like, with all this new technology, I'm gonna get an iPad. Why am I still using paper for my calendar? So long story short, I started using Google Agenda. In Google Agenda, I actually started learning a lot of things about Google Agenda, how I can send myself text messages to remind me as to like an important rendezvous that's coming up. I can also share my events with other people who are also on Google Agenda. And it's easy to add, it's easy to take out. I can also do the Google Sync to my BlackBerry. That's when it decides to work to sync up. So now I'm actually paperless, and got a message. Okay, so now I'm actually paperless, and seeing how I'm waiting for my iPad, I'm basically going to have my Google Agenda sync up in the iCal calendar in Google and iPad. So now I actually really don't need this. But however, I think it's such a beautiful product, and I think the person who made it, it was really made. It's really made very good. For it to be a handmade product, and then also too, she customizes it to your colors. What I'm going to end up doing is give this as a Christmas present to someone. So I think it's an excellent gift for, like, if you want to give it as a gift to someone, or if you're tired of your old dreary old moleskine, black, blah, 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 agenda, no fun, I would suggest going over to her shop, and she can customize the front design for you and the colors that you like. It's pretty easy to use, big print, you have a to-do list, and all. I really like it. So yeah, so I just want to give my little review of her product, how long it took, if you live outside of the US. So I don't know if you live in the US, you might get a little bit quicker than I did. But she does ship to France, another part of the country. So I think that's actually cool. And then she's also really nice. It's so funny because I don't know if she knew that I was American or not. But she wanted to write back and forth when I was ordering and I had questions. She wanted to test her French, so we were writing back and forth in French, so I thought that was kind of cute. So voilà. I just want to talk about that. Also, my last video about the contracts, the ordeal that I went through, I ended up getting paid. So just an update to that, I got paid, however, it took a very long time. I didn't have a signed contract, and in the end they asked me, because I have my own company, I have a company here in France, they asked me to write them an invoice, which I end up having to pay taxes on, which was okay, but I got paid. But however, what if I didn't have a company? What if I wasn't able to write a invoice to invoice them? So I ended up getting paid, but they took like a good 2 months afterwards to pay me, and I was basically hounding them every week. And like I said, if I would have knew that beforehand, I would have never did that job, because it was just like, you know, I was free. The pay was not good. Basically, you know, I got paid 150 euros. So 2 months to pay me 150 euros. I think that's a little bit, you know, you're abusing, you're abusing the situation. So yeah, I just want to reiterate, I learned my lesson. I was like, I don't know how many lessons I went through it, but it finally entered into my thick head, that I will no longer ever work for someone or do something without a contract signed. So yeah, so I just want to pass it off to you. That I hope everything is well. I want to wish you a happy holidays, and maybe I'll talk to you before Christmas or in the new year with my new iPad. Yeah. Okay. Ciao for now. Bye bye.